And we will be promoting this website through SEO, Google Ads, social media and all during the complete course.
Yes.
Got it, Salim?
Yes.
Why exactly we are learning website designing? Website designing is not marketing, it's designing. It's just designing. It's not a part of marketing actually. But I need to have something so that I'll be able to promote that. That's the reason we create a website. All right. So
Yes.
any doubts and until what all we have covered in today's class?
No, ma'am. It's
Okay.
clear.
Done. Now, let us learn, because we have a little bit of time, let us learn how to create a subdomain. Subdomain. Domain is nothing but name of the website. And hosting is nothing but space in the server. And domain plus hosting is known as website. And website is also known as collection of files. Like collection of data or collection of files is also known as websites. When all the pages, all the products, all the posts are included, it's known as a file. So collection of files is known as a website. Now coming to how to create a subdomain. Okay, now there is a website called karnoltaxi.com. This is our main website. So what is the domain over here? Karnol Taxi is the domain and .com is the extension, right?
Yes,
Now, in case there is some offer, I guess, yeah. In case you're purchasing your domain and hosting for around 3 years or 5 years, then these domain name providers, they will give you the access to create free 25 subdomains. Now, so many students join ODMT, and for every student, we provide a free subdomain. That means for every student, we give a free website to practice during the complete course.
Okay.
So I'll be giving it for you also so that you'll be able to practice your website designing, even for SEO, Google Ads, for everything, this website will be useful for you. Now, if I want to give a domain for each student of mine, I can't go to GoDaddy and I can't purchase for every student, right? I can't spend some 2000 every day, isn't it? It's not possible. So what I will be doing over here, I will be creating a subdomain. From the main domain, I will be creating a subdomain. As I told you, I will be able to create some around 25 subdomains I can create. So these 25 subdomains I'll be taking and I'll be distributing to my students. To be honest, there is no difference between main domain and a subdomain. This is my primary domain. This is also a website. Even subdomain is also a website itself. There also you'll be doing the same website designing. There is not even one option will be different from the main domain and in the subdomain. But the thing is, how your website name will be there is, it will be in this way, salim.karnoltaxi.com, because from main domain, you're creating your subdomain. So you're part of main domain. Your website is part of main domain. So Karnol Taxi is my main website. And with the main domain, I'm creating a subdomain called salim.karnoltaxi.com. And there will not be any difference between my main domain and my subdomain. What all options are there in the main domain? The same options will be there in the subdomain also. Why to create these subdomains? Okay, because we have this online institute, it is really useful for us, we are creating it. But why some other people also, generally people, different people also create these subdomains? What is the need for them? Why you can create your subdomains is, see, we have a website called, obviously there is a website called odmt.in. Then we also have a website called material.odmt.in. Which is the main domain, which is the subdomain, Salim?
It's subdomain, madam.
This is subdomain, right? odmt.in is our main domain, and with the help of with the help of odmt.in, we have created a subdomain called material.odmt.in. This is just for our students in case they want to learn something, some blogs regarding marketing, some content, then they can visit this website and they can just read everything over here, just for knowledge purpose. It's a blogging website actually. Now, what happens is whenever you create a subdomain, that means like me, all my students also will be visiting material.odmt.in in case they have some doubts or in case they want to read something. Like that, what is happening? Every student of ours will be visiting material.odmt.in. And once you're visiting, what is happening? I'm getting the traffic. The traffic of my website is increasing. As the traffic of your subdomain is increasing, the traffic of your main domain also will be increasing. Because subdomain is a part of main domain itself. So that indirectly means you're increasing the traffic of your main domain, which is really good now, which is really good. That is the reason most of the people will be creating subdomains and they will add some content in that subdomains, which is useful for others also. So that is how we can create subdomains. Now, how to create subdomain? In case you want to create subdomain, you have to go into the domain name provider from where you have purchased your main domain. Karnooltaxi.com was not purchased in GoDaddy. We have purchased that from bluehost.in. That is the reason I'm logging into the Bluehost selling. Okay. So let me log into the Bluehost account over here first. If I purchase Karnool Taxi also from GoDaddy, then I would have gone to the GoDaddy itself instead of Bluehost.
Is the process same for the hostinger and platforms also, madam?
Yes. How you are doing for subdomain, in the same way you need to do it for main domain also. Where are you from, Sunny?
Yadadri Bongiri, madam.
Oh, yes. After 10 years, after 20 years, rates will increase or not, Sunny?
Yes, ma'am.
It will increase?
What, madam?
After 10 years, after 20 years, the rates will increase or not, I'm telling.
Definitely rates will be increased.
Many people purchase there, no?
Yes, yes.
And everybody have the same doubt. Will the prices increase or not? Okay, I have logged into the Bluehost account. And once I log into the Bluehost account, you can see our Karnool Taxi, that is the main domain. Then on the dashboard, you are able to find this domain option. So please go into the domains option. Then click on subdomains because I want to create a subdomain. Domain is already created. I want to create a subdomain. So I need to click on subdomains. Now you can clearly see over here, aditi.karnooltaxi.com. Asanji is my student. Avinash is my student. So asanji.karnooltaxi.com. He is in the ongoing 12 PM batch. So I have given this domain for him. For one more student, I have given this domain. Like that for Grace, I have given this domain. Like that for other students, Harmeet and all. So for every student of mine, what I'm doing, I'm creating a subdomain. And for complete course, I will be handling this domain to them. And they will be using this domain whenever they want to practice and all, they will be using this domain. So how to create a subdomain? I want to create a new domain called salim.karnooltaxi.com. Then obviously I need to click on add subdomain over here. Then I need to type my subdomain. Concentrate on this part. Here, subdomain is there. Subdomain. This is my main domain and this is my subdomain. So they are just asking our subdomain name. So Salim is my subdomain name. And subdomain is a part of which domain?
Main
domain.
karnooltaxi.com.
Exactly. Here, so many subdomains, all the domains names will be listed. You should not choose any other subdomain. You have to choose the main domain itself. So because your subdomain cannot be part of another subdomain. Your subdomain should be part of main domain. So salim.karnooltaxi.com. Then click on add subdomain. Then done. My subdomain has been added. So the first part is done. Once my subdomain has been added, what do I need to do? I need to install WordPress for that subdomain. Isn't it? Just name I have created. I have given some name. That's it. Other than that, I have not done anything. I need to install WordPress, isn't it? To create a WordPress website. So go into the advanced option. Whatever the step we have done, it is a very simple step. Now the main part starts. Click on advanced. And once you click on advanced, don't do anything over here. Just go to the bottom and here you will be finding some apps installer. Click on apps installer. And under apps installer, there is something called WordPress. And you also want to create a WordPress website. So click on install button. This is one of the extensions, Ali. For SEO, I use this extension. That is the reason for every page you are able to find this extension. SEO
Okay.
Quake is the extension. Okay. So I have clicked on WordPress and I have clicked on install button. Now, choose domain they are telling. Why should I install WordPress for the main domain? It is already installed. That is the reason a beautiful website was created, right? Why should I install WordPress again for the main domain? There is no point in installing the WordPress for main domain. So search for your domain which you have created, the subdomain which we have created. And somewhere Salim will be listed. You have to take salim.karnooltaxi.com. This is the most important steps, and most of the students forget this step and click on quick install in flow. Please remember this point. For main domain, WordPress is already installed. That is the reason I have created the website over there. I need not install the WordPress again for my main domain. By default, it will be main domain. You have to change it to your subdomain for which you have not yet installed the WordPress. Are you getting my point, Salim?
Yes, ma'am.
So click on Salim. Then again, it's up to you. You want to take HTTPS or you want to take HTTP. Obviously, you should go with HTTPS, but HTTPS for practice purpose, it does not matter. So whichever protocol you would like to take, just take that protocol. Then come on the right side. Admin username and admin password. Now, if you want to log into your Instagram account, as you said, you also need a username and you also said you also need a password, right? Without username and password, you will not be able to log in. Same like that, in case you want to log in as a user, I'm visiting this website. If I want to go into this website and if I want to make some changes, I need to be the owner of the website. I need to have the access at least. That means I should know the username and I should also know the password. Without username and password, I will not be able to log into this website. If you can remember this password, it's okay. You can click on quick install, but nobody will be able to remember this password. So it's better you change the username and password over here so that you can remember for the complete course. So I'm changing it like this. So capital S and $1 and here small s and your name. Is it fine, Salim?
Capital SALEEM $1.
Yes. Is it fine or should I do some changes?
Okay, ma'am.
It's fine. Done. So I have given the most important thing is done. We have changed and we have given some username and password so that you'll be able to use in the further classes. Then click on quick install over here. Then you have to click on quick install. Then custom install. Sorry, quick install. Scroll down and click on install button. Quick install, scroll down and click on install button. Now what is happening? Our domain, that is our subdomain was created. Then we have installed WordPress for that subdomain also. Now within few seconds, a brand new website will be created. Obviously blank website, you have to design the website now.
Okay. It will
Sorry, I didn't get you, Salim.
it will automatically.
It will automatically, it will appear.
Okay.
Automatically on a new tab, if you type salim.karnooltaxi.com, it will appear. See, don't type on Google. To appear on Google, SEO, all these things are required. Just like that, your website, a blank website will not appear on Google. Search on Chrome itself, Salim. On a new tab, you need to search. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes what happens is it will take, not all the times, but sometimes, even if you have created your subdomain, some kind of error will appear for some time, maybe for 1 hour or half an hour. And after some time, your website will be under use.
Okay,
Don't think it is an error, but let's check if it is working properly or not. Even its error is appearing, no problem. After some time, it will be all right. So I'm opening salim.karnooltaxi.com. That's it. This is how we need to create a subdomain, and you can practice in this subdomain.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, madam.
Okay. A brand new website has been created, Salim. It's a blank website, obviously, you have to add the content. And
Yeah,
by default, any blank WordPress website will appear in this manner itself. By default, hello world, welcome to WordPress. This post will appear. That is a default WordPress post. And this is how a website has been created. So we have created a subdomain called selling.carnotaxi.com. And in tomorrow's class, we will learn how to design this website. All right.
yes, ma'am.
Any doubts in today's class, Salim? What all we have learned in today's class?
No, ma'am. It's clear.
It's clear.
Yes, ma'am.
So try to figure out all the things, all the theory part. Like today's class was, most of the class was theory part itself. Just recollect all the points we have learned in today's class. Then we will move on to the practical session. So from tomorrow, we will start the practical class of WordPress website designing. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
And I hope you remember the username and password, right?
Yes, ma'am. I remember.
Thank you, Salim. We'll meet tomorrow and we'll continue with website design.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.